Sounds real?
Sounds real.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jack.
And we're back with another episode of Listening Table. On today's Listening Table, we have Eremit.
Eremit. Yes.
Eremit.
Yes.
Eremit.
Yes.
So, yes, Eremit, they're a band from Germany. And I personally recently discovered this.
How did you, though?
Because you know what? I was going down a rabbit hole with
Doom?
with sludge, doom type of music. And I left it on what do you call it? Continuous play. And the algorithm took over and they popped up. And it caught my attention. I was cleaning the house or doing something or yard work. Let's make it sound cool. I was doing yard work. So and I was like, what is this? This is really cool, because it kept going on for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a 30-minute song.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll discuss that right now. But
yeah, we'll get into their thing.
Yeah, so I listened to it. I saved it on my Apple Music. And from there, I had to order physical media because that's who I am.
Yeah.
And I ordered the CD. I was lucky to find it on eBay. I think they sell their products on Bandcamp, so make sure you check them out.
Yeah.
Eremit Bandcamp.
Actually, they did. They sell. I should research this before I went on. It's because I've been trying to buy their vinyl, but a lot of their stuff is sold out.
Yes,
so.
A lot of their stuff is sold out, but there's some good news, and we'll tell you at the end of the show. But so I bought it. It came in the mail, and I listened to it first in its entirety, like maybe 2 or 3 times actually. And I told Jack, you got to hear this. You got to hear this. So I lent it to him.
Oh, we actually listened to it.
He heard it. Well, we did sit down together and listen to it, and then he heard it on his own.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to what I experienced, and it was just phenomenal band.
Okay, so I just want to say, if you're into doom, if you're into sludge, more doom, I think. You gotta check this band out, but you have to have an attention span that's a little bit more than the norm, because you're talking about 20-minute, 30-minute songs. Okay.
Yeah. So if you have ADHD, no.
Yeah. There's build-ups, and it's gonna put you in a very. If you're into ambient in a weird way, this, and if you like ambient that's heavy, kind of like a doom ambient,
or even like drone,
kind of drone, because
passages there's like drone.
There's a lot of repetition in their music that it goes on for minutes, and then there's a build up, and then there's a release, and then it kind of changes. There's a little bit of stoner in there sometimes. Very. All I can say is like epic. I don't know if there's even a label for this stuff.
I gotta say this.
It's like epic doom. This is like reading a novel. Okay, that's
when you hear this. When you hear this, my thought process was like it was just
crushing.
It was just
crushing.
They were just, unleashing slabs of monolithic riffs.
Yeah,
that's how I could put it. If you know or familiar with the genre, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And they have these monolithic riffs that are just so, bludgeoning and just so, overbearing, and it's just
this is not, if you're into like something like Orange Goblin or some more of the stoner type of bands that are a little bit on the groovy. This may not be for you.
Yeah.
But if you're into something of a you just want to chill out, drink some whiskey for the night, put on a CD that's going to take you about an hour to listen through with only 2 songs, this is the band. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So I bought the CD and there's only 3 songs.
Okay, talk about the mythology. Yeah, right. There's only 3 songs.
So there's only 3 songs, and it's like an hour and 10 minutes, guys. Okay, so like the first 2 songs I believe are 20 minutes each, and the last one is 30 minutes. So You got.
Well,
I don't even know what to tell you, man.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta.
So there's a mythology behind this band that they're doing. So it's a bigger concept that each album's connected. There's a story behind it. So there's more to.
More to it than just the surface.
Yeah, than what the surface is.
And they're doing this really cool. Really quick before we get into that last notion.
Okay.
I just want to say, there are vocals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
they're kind of blackened in a weird way.
Yeah. There's
death metal.
Yeah, they're more blackened, and they're very far and few when he sings.
Yes.
So you're listening to a song and it probably won't change the key until like maybe 5 or 6 minutes down the road,
or even the tempo.
Yeah. So there's one song that's very sludgy and it starts and it goes on for like about 8 minutes before it changes. But yeah, me personally, you're never bored. I mean, it's just so engaging.
Yeah,
the music.
And this is why I told you earlier, because I was listening to this earlier today, actually, and I had it in the car, and I was driving home, and it took me like 20 minutes. I didn't even finish the song, to be honest with you. I think the song runs for like 30 minutes or whatever. But I was never bored listening to it. And I think what it does, like you said earlier, that it creates a sense of there's this epic ambiance to it. Yes. And it's kind of like a drone where you're just in it, done, and it just the repetition of it. But it's not boring. I don't know. It's just maybe it appeals to the tribal element of the human spirit, because I don't know what it is. It just, I don't find it boring.
No, I don't.
I get it. If you're into like really thrash metal or stuff like this, you may find this like the most dullest form of music. But if you're into that, if you're into not death metal. If you're into doom or sludge or even ambience, you got to check this band out. If you're into like epic mythology and fantasy, I think there's that's all going on here too. So so go for it.
Like quick example, and this is what I think the band has achieved. I was playing this at home, and a friend of mine was there, and he's not been exposed to this style of music, and so I asked him, what are your thoughts, what are your reactions? He's like, and first thing that came out was, well, it's kind of moody, kind of makes me sad.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's kind of what.
Yeah, that's kind of what your experience is.
Yeah.
Or
it's
maybe
supposed to make you feel those emotions, but it's not to put you in a sad mood, but just to feel it, to feel what they're trying to put out, their emotions, trying to put out through their music.
Yeah, and I think that with unless stone, even if it's stoner doom, if it's gonna put you in a vibe, it's gonna put you in a good move, it's gonna put you in a groove. Then you have doom, just by the name doom.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in a certain state of mind.
Yeah. So.
And this band, I think this band has actually taken doom to a different level, I think, where I haven't. They're just, and I'm sure they're gonna get their haters, but man, they're pushing it to that limit. Long songs, epic, very epic. But yeah, one of my favorite bands right now.
Yeah. So I followed them on Instagram.
Follow them on Instagram.
They're putting out stuff all the time.
Actually, it's called Eremit Doom on Instagram.
Yeah, Eremit Doom. And I started delving deeper into their music, and I heard what I could on streaming platforms, and I loved it all.
Yeah, because their stuff is hard to find.
So they posted that they're going to have pre-orders of their music coming up. So they're actually releasing their discography in what they call mythological order. So when you get one of these CDs, you'll notice that it has chapters. It'll say chapter 7, 8, and then 9. I was like, okay, what does this mean? Well, I guess each CD has different chapters, and they're gonna put it together in mythological order. So you'll get chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of.
And I can hardly wait for that to happen.
So I'm definitely excited to purchase this and hear it. And then they're gonna have vinyl. It's just,
well, I've already tried to buy the vinyl. It's already been sold out.
The pre-order vinyl?
Yeah, yeah. For their latest album.
Oh
no,
wow.
it's for the latest album. Not for what you're talking about. I think I don't know, but for their latest album, which I've been streaming it.
Yeah.
I've been trying to buy it, and their stuff is sold out. So I'm having a hard time.
So they're gonna release that whole discography as well on vinyl, and I believe it's like 5 albums.
Yeah, no. Well, their last album I think was 4 albums. So
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
just some absurd amount of vinyl.
Yeah.
But if you're a vinyl lover, hey, why not?
Yeah, no, you got to buy this in vinyl.
But
if you're into Doom, Stoner Rock, buy it in vinyl.
But
That's it.
But my only thing was critique on that is you don't get to experience it through its entirety without interruptions.
That's true.
So if you buy the vinyl, keep in mind you have to keep flipping that.
True, but I don't know.
And so me personally,
all right.
And I gotta say that the CD is a lot better than streaming. The sounds and everything. Oh my god! You have to absolutely buy the physical media if you can, if you're able, because you cannot experience it on Apple or anywhere else because it's very low. I've noticed it's a lower quality. It's all compressed.
Oh, yeah.
And for something like this, you need to hear it on a good sound system. The actual physical media, whether it's vinyl or CD. That's my take on that. So, in conclusion, definitely thumbs up. It's not for everybody.
Yeah,
but if neither is this show.
Yeah, but if you're into Doom or Ambient and you kind of like that little mixture and you like the mythology, like the J.R.R. Tolkien stuff that's going on, definitely check this band out. And you have the patience to listen to a 20 to 30 minute song, and I could tell you it's well worth it. Love this band. One of my favorite bands that have come out in a while.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm definitely going to continue to follow them and buy whatever comes out and they have a lot of other stuff, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. So check them out on Bandcamp, and we'll post it on Instagram, we'll post it on our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so like always, we're trying to dig in the crates. We're trying to bring you guys stuff that's out of the norm at times, because everybody does reviews on, I don't even want to name
Metallica.
Yeah, don't even give them cool. Don't even go there. Don't even mention that. Let's blurt that out because they might get mad and sue us. So anyway, so like always, press like, share, and subscribe. And once again, Danny.